seen out of Penn State on tape, and what makes Jahan Dotson such a formidable wide receiver as well?
Yeah, a lot of good things. Quarterback's very good running back, Kane. Jahan Dotson, receivers, tight ends. Very good offensive line. Defensively, outstanding secondary. Really good linebackers, good up front. I mean, it's just good, solid, strong team all the way around.
All right, Larry.
Jim, can you give us an update on Blake and Eric, and you expect them to play, and any other?
No, I don't have any updates on injuries at this time. Yeah, it's a matter of team getting working every day, trying every day. I mean, you're refreshing. You're trying to have good days. Yeah, trying to have good days. Good meetings, good practice, and go play the game.
John?
Are there aspects of Cade's game that you've seen throughout the season that might have even exceeded your expectations for a first-year starter at that position?
He's playing really well. I think he's each week showing really good play, and I wouldn't say that's in the term expectation, exceeded expectation. I mean, with all players, I mean they have the license and the ability to take that as high as they can.
With ball security in particular, is that, you always expect it, I would imagine, but for a first-year guy to do that, your thoughts?
Been outstanding. Yeah.
Larry?
Jim, Dotson was one of a few Big Ten players at 200 yards. Cornelius had a big game receiving. What do you make of that, of receivers, putting up really big numbers this year in the Big Ten in terms of yards receiving?
Yeah, there's some really good players that are receivers, really good players that are quarterbacks. I mean, really good explosive offenses in the Big Ten.
Jennifer?
Is there a level of excitement, just kind of how the season is coming down the stretch with just a few weeks to play and so many teams still in it? For you, is that exciting with the possibilities that exist for your team?
Yeah, I'm excited for the next game. The next today's meetings, today's practice. I'm excited to have a good day.
Stoney?
Jim, Saturday night there was a play where you guys got a first down, but you called timeout right before. You go through, was that a plan to just let the play clock go and call timeout, or what happened there?
Yeah, we're trying to take some time off the clock.
So you didn't want him to snap the ball and look like he did right after you called timeout and it got.
Oh, you talking about the short yardage play?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a play we had called. It was dependent on the look. We really didn't get the look that we that we wanted to run the play. But then as the play was kind of developing, we thought we could still run it against the look they had, and just looked to me like I wasn't sure everybody was on the same page, So that's why I called the timeout.
Left, Michael?
Jim, what is the process like of putting together an offensive game plan when some of the bigger players at the skill positions may or may not be available by the end of the week?
What's it like?
I guess how do you go about building a game plan not knowing if some of your primary contributors like Blake and Eric will actually be available on Saturday?
It doesn't change. It doesn't change. We have, there's more of a next man up mindset than changing a game plan.